Imagine this for a second. You're walking up a flight of stairs, carrying groceries, and you suddenly realize your legs feel shaky, your breath is short, and you're more tired than you used to be. Or maybe you bend down to pick something off the floor, and getting back up feels like a struggle. If you've ever experienced moments like this, you're not alone. Aging is natural, but here's the truth most people don't realize. You have far more control over how your body ages than you think. And one of the biggest secrets to staying strong, energetic, and independent well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond, is exercise. But wait, before you imagine heavy weights, intense gym sessions, or complicated machines, let me stop you right there. What I'm about to share are 4 simple exercises you can do right at home, every single day. No fancy equipment. No intimidating routines. Just a handful of moves designed specifically for people over 60 that will help you feel younger, stronger, and more alive than ever. And trust me, you'll want to stay with me until the end of this video, because by the time you finish, you'll not only know these exercises but also why they work so powerfully for your body after 60. Most people don't know this, but after the age of 30, we start losing muscle every single year. By the time you hit 60, you could have lost up to 30 to 40% of your muscle mass without even realizing it. And here's the scary part. This loss of muscle isn't just about strength, it affects balance, metabolism, energy, and even how long you live. But the great news is that this muscle loss can be stopped, and even reversed, with the right exercises. That's exactly what we're going to cover today. You've probably seen ads for supplements, miracle powders, or anti-aging pills. They promise strength, vitality, and energy in a bottle. But here's the reality. Without movement, without exercise, your body simply can't rebuild strength. Pills might give you a temporary boost, but it's the consistent daily exercises that actually change your muscles, your joints, and your overall health. And the best part? You don't need a gym membership. You don't need expensive trainers. You just need a few minutes a day, and I'll show you exactly what to do. Now, before we dive into the first exercise, I want you to picture this. It's a year from now. You've been doing these simple exercises daily. You get out of bed with ease. You walk upstairs without holding the railing. You play with your grandkids without worrying about joint pain. That's not a dream, that's the kind of transformation that happens when you commit to small daily actions. So let's jump in. Exercise 1. The chair squat. One of the biggest fears as we get older is losing independence. And do you know the #1 skill that determines independence? The ability to stand up from a chair without help. The chair squat is one of the simplest and most powerful exercises you can do. Here's why. Every time you sit down and stand up, you're training the most important muscles in your body, your legs, your hips, and your core. These muscles protect your joints, improve balance, and help prevent dangerous falls. Now, don't worry, you don't need to do a full, deep squat like an athlete. Simply start by sitting in a sturdy chair. Place your feet flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. Cross your arms over your chest or keep them straight in front of you. Then slowly stand up, using your legs, not your arms. Once you're fully standing, slowly sit back down. That's 1 repetition. Try doing this 8 to 10 times, and as you get stronger, increase the number. The chair squat will not only strengthen your legs but also give you confidence in everyday movements like climbing stairs, bending, and lifting. And here's a bonus. Every time you do this, you're reminding your body that you're still in control. Here's something most people don't realize. As you age, balance becomes even more important than raw strength. A single fall can change everything. It can lead to fractures, surgeries, and months of recovery. But the right exercises can dramatically reduce your risk of falling, keeping you independent and safe. That's why the next exercise is so important. Exercise 2. The heel-to-toe walk. This exercise looks simple, but don't underestimate it. Stand tall with your arms at your sides. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot, as if you're walking on a tightrope. Take slow, controlled steps, heel to toe, one after the other. This move trains your balance, strengthens your stabilizing muscles, and improves coordination. If you feel unsteady, do it near a wall or countertop for support. Just a few minutes of this exercise every day can dramatically reduce your risk of falling and boost your confidence when walking outdoors, especially on uneven ground. It's such a small movement, but it makes a massive difference in how you carry yourself. When most people think about strength, they think about arms, legs, or maybe abs. But there's one muscle group that often gets ignored, and yet it's the key to looking and feeling younger. It's your posture muscles. Slouching, rounding shoulders, and leaning forward can make you look and feel older than you are. But with the right exercise, you can reverse that and stand tall again. Exercise 3. The wall push-up. Forget the floor push-up. This version is perfect for building strength without straining your joints. Stand facing a wall. Place your hands flat on the wall at shoulder height, slightly wider than your shoulders. Step back a little so your body is at an angle. Now slowly bend your elbows, bringing your chest toward the wall, then push back to the starting position. This simple move strengthens your arms, chest, and shoulders, while also engaging your core. But here's the magic: it also improves your posture, keeping your back straighter and your shoulders pulled back. Do 8 to 12 repetitions, and over time, you'll notice you stand taller and feel stronger. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you feel short of breath even after simple activities? That's not just your lungs, it's also weak muscles that support breathing. If you want more stamina, better energy, and improved circulation, you need to train your core and breathing muscles together. That brings us to the final exercise. Exercise 4. The seated leg lift with deep breathing. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back straight. Place your hands on the sides of the chair for support. Now slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you, hold for a few seconds, and lower it back down. Alternate between legs. But here's the key: while you lift, take a slow deep breath in, and as you lower, exhale. This doesn't just strengthen your legs and core, it improves your lung capacity, circulation, and even digestion. It's a total body move hidden inside a simple exercise. Here's the truth: expensive creams, surgeries, or gadgets can't stop aging. But movement? Movement is the closest thing we have to a real anti-aging pill. These exercises don't just strengthen your body, they keep your brain sharp, your energy high, and your spirit young. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. Do you want to be weaker, more dependent, and constantly worried about falls? Or do you want to feel stronger, walk taller, and live with confidence and independence? The choice is yours, and it starts with just a few minutes of movement every day. Here's the final and most important part. Most people watch videos like this, nod their head, and say, "That's a good idea," but then they never start. Don't let that be you. Success comes from action. Start today. Even if you only do a few repetitions, it's better than nothing. The secret is consistency. Your body will reward you. So there you have it, 4 simple exercises that can transform your body and your life after 60. The chair squat for strength, the heel-to-toe walk for balance, the wall push-up for posture, and the seated leg lift with deep breathing for stamina and energy. Do these every single day, and I promise, you'll feel stronger, younger, and more alive. This is Peak Physique, and our mission is to help you live your best, healthiest life, no matter your age. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Because staying strong isn't just about living longer, it's about living better.